This is not that easy actually. Is it still here? Oh damn it! This drone is insane! It's struggling! Oh! And there we go! If you consider buying the DJI Mini 5 Pro and you want to fly like a pro, then this video will save you hours. So before we continue this video, I just want to highlight our discovery call. As we have mentioned in the last video, we would love to connect with creators like you. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a pro and you need help to, for example, nail your next big client, or you need some, knowledge and advice on camera gear. We have run a successful business for the last 10 years. We have helped creators like off social media a lot of times. So now on YouTube, we figured this is the perfect place and the perfect timing to just mention it. So click the link in the description. We would love to hear from you and just connect and help you with any kind of pain problems you have. Okay, and something that people are interested in is what is even in the package when you order your Mini 5 Pro. In the previous video, Jeremy has shown you in detail what is really in the package, but I figured in this video we will talk about what we actually take from the package that you receive and what we actually put in a camera bag. What we bring is obviously the controller, RC2 controller. You have to bring the drone. That's quite obvious. And then you also have this kind of guard for the drone. I personally had to learn it the hard way where I broke the gimbal, so always good to have it. Another thing that we always bring is our charging hub with a USB-C cable. You can always charge it on the go in the car, the train, or wherever. And it's super, super helpful. Not only that you know how much battery you have. For example, if I would use this battery that we have just used and I press on the button, I will see one battery is full, one battery is empty, instead of putting it extra into the drone. Something I don't bring, but I would suggest for any beginner or pro, we should also bring it, is our propellers. In case you crash it, always nice to have with you. I didn't bring it today. I should have brought it actually. Last but not least, oh my God, look at this, Jeremy. I got a bunch of what is it in English? In German it's called Marienkäfer. And I'm getting pretty lucky because these have a lot of dots on the back. Anyway, there's something that you always have to bring, and that's also in the package that you buy. DJI gives you a bunch of ND filters. You get around 3 ND filters. So you have 32, you have 120, and then you have ND8. Usually in the past, DJI would give you a bunch more ND filters, like an ND16 is, for example, my go-to. I would have liked to have more ND filters, but that's something you always need to keep in the bag. The flight time on this drone is around roughly 30 minutes. Depending on the situation, if it's windy, if it's high up or anything like that, you will be just fine with all 3 batteries. But that's why I bring the charging hub, because as soon as we are jumping in the car, I plug it in and I'm good to go. And the drone has also fast charging features. If I plug in the entire hub into the car, at least one of these batteries will be charged up to 80% in just 20 minutes. We will talk actually in the future about our camera bag, what we actually bring, because now we have switched quite a lot. I'm pretty happy with the current camera setups. Comment down below if you're interested in that. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. I would love to show you what we bring on a run and gun day, or if you shoot a professional, high-end professional shoot for a client, we would love to do a video like that. So super, super exciting for that. So if you get the drone and unpack the drone, we have to dial in some settings before even flying. So if you go on the safety tab, this is the first tab that you're gonna see, it's gonna be on brakes. You wanna have to go on bypass, then you're also gonna see the altitude. In Europe, you have 120 meters with this drone. You have to apply to unlock it. That's what we already did, but it takes 20 days to get it. Moving on to camera. Here we have a few settings to dial in. So color, it's gonna be on normal. I think for a beginner, this is quite fine, but obviously if you starting to get into the pro level, you want to shoot on D-Log M and leave the color assist on. It's just simpler for you. If you shoot, it just looks nicer, but in post it's going to be D-Log M. You have the grid lines. We always shoot on the middle part. It just gives you more flexibility to have the right composition. Next, we're going to have white balance. It's on auto on default, what is completely fine with this drone. But if you have to dial in your white balance, then we're gonna recommend to go for 5600 Kelvin if you shoot on a bright sunny day like this. If it's cloudy, then you have to adjust it. And with that, you have a small trick. You can leave it on auto, and then it's gonna adjust by itself, and then you're just gonna switch to manual, then you don't have to touch it anymore. On style, we don't do anything. This is more than perfect. Some people lower the sharpness, but for us it's completely fine. For social media we shoot everything on 4K 30 frames, and if you want to slow it down, then we recommend 4K 60, and always double the frame rate. And the coding format, as you have seen, it's dialed in already. It's H.265 because we shoot in D-Log-M. That's 10-bit. That just gives us more dynamic range in post, and that's what we recommend. And now talking about the ISO and the shutter. So we're shooting now 4K 30, so the shutter gonna be 160. The ISO, we tend to also have it like as low as possible, but we noticed with this drone, it can adjust it super nice, and you get more dynamic range if you have this on auto ISO. Then moving on to the photos, you want to use the full sensor. With the video, you can't use it, but on photos, you have 4x3, use the full on, and then the resolution, instead of like having it on 12 megapixel, you want to bump it up to 50. Then you want to shoot in RAW. You don't need RAW and JPEG. And if you shoot completely normal like landscape photos, you're pretty much done. If you shoot for real estate or have spots where you have a lot of highlights and shadows, then we recommend to shoot on this brick system. It's gonna take 3 photos, one where it's super bright, one normal, and one dark, and then you can merge this together in Lightroom. Worked super well with this drone. And then keep in mind that the crop, the 2x crop, is just a digital crop. Technically you could do it also in post, but they updated this on this drone quite well. You can use that and get just a better composition when shooting right away. And why we recommend the RC2 controller from DJI is because the transmission system is much better. In the middle you're gonna see N for normal, on the right side S for sport, and on the left side C for cinematic. So with sport mode, you're gonna have no obstacle avoidance, but you can fly a lot faster. With normal, you're gonna have all 360 obstacle avoidance sensors. With C, it stands for cinematic. It's gonna fly much slower. It's gonna be easier for a beginner to control the drone when flying, but normal gonna be fine as well. This drone, as all other DJI Mini drones, can shoot true vertical, but here you're gonna have a small add-on feature, and this is the roll. You can get like super dynamic shots with it. Instead of like just having the gimbal going up and down, you can roll the gimbal to 225 degrees or something, what gives you just more creative room to work with. Okay, I will be the dummy. We'll shoot it straight through here just to see in case something breaks. We have it on camera, and there's no better camera to use it than the Osmo Nano. Oh yeah, and by the way, we have now the normal obstacle avoiding sensors on. It's the bypass function. It's not the brake or anything like that, because obviously if it breaks, then there's no point of testing it. So we want to see how good this drone can bypass obstacles like this. There's a bunch of branches and obviously huge tree logs in the way, and it's so freaking cold. I swear, it's really cold. You can tell. Okay, ready? Yes, ready. Let's go. Is it keeping up? Oh, this will be tricky. This is not that easy actually. This is still here. We go off track. Oh, this is tricky. No way. It's struggling. Oh, and there we go. Droney down. The drone couldn't keep up with the branches here when I was running behind it, which is quite interesting. To be quite fair, it's a bit darker here. I was just touching it and I was like, okay. Knocked out right away. Oh, good. So this is something that's pretty nice. As soon it touches anything, it just stops. Something we're gonna try now is the MasterShot. I have never used it before, so I will just mark us now. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see how it looks like. There are a lot of trees, so I'm really curious if it's gonna crash or not. I don't know what it's doing, but it looked sick for a second. Oh, now we're doing a dolly zoom. That's pretty sick. Yeah, well, you can't really do that so smooth. Okay, now it got one shot. Next shot is what? Pretty impressive, but it's not really tracking us properly. Oh, it's getting close to the trees. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, there are some shots that are definitely usable. I'm not moving. But for a beginner, I think that's super sick. Oh, it's gonna be in the tree. I was just about to say, for a beginner, that's super cool. It does find us really well with the home point. It knows exactly where we stand as long as we're not moving. Master shots are perfect for, you know, showcasing a view really quick. Preferably not having any trees around, but a beginner might not think about these things. So now we're gonna test out the Hyperlapse feature, and usually that's something I think it's super underrated with drones because it's actually quite good with DJI. Sometimes you have to adjust it a bit when it's not 100% stable. We're gonna use waypoint. You can fly free, then you have circle and you have course lock, so it's gonna fly towards something. You either get a video or a bunch of photos. You can pretty much decide. I will go with the video function. I'm gonna set waypoints, meaning I cannot press on the area that I think it's gonna look good. Then I'm gonna fly to the next area where I think, oh, this is also nice. And then I would say I will do 3 of them just so we have a bit more to show. I will set the last waypoint. Now I'm just gonna hit on record.
Aircraft is flying to the first waypoint.
here you don't want to shoot in auto ISO or anything like that. You want to have it pretty much dialed in, otherwise it's gonna fluctuate quite a lot. It doesn't look nice, but it's now just right out there and will come back to us anytime soon now. As you have seen now, the hyperlapse was a bit jittery at one point, but we just wanted to give you a quick example on how it would look like. Preferably you want to have like always straight shots, only slightly, let's say, facing down or something like that, because the drone is so small, it's gonna struggle a bit. Now the wind started to pick up a bit, so you could see that also in the footage. 99% of the time you're gonna have the situation with such a small drone that it's gonna be a bit jittery or not stable, the image. And the reason why we also did it the way we did it now was because we have pretty much no clouds, and with clouds it looks amazing. Then you just need to fly straight. And now I just wanted to play a bit around and actually like challenge the Mini 5 Pro. So not 100% the perfect example, but you get the point hopefully.
And if you're wondering what type of presets we use for editing the photos, it's our own. Link is in the description, you can check them out. And also video LUTs coming soon as well.
Let me just quickly adjust. Now the question is, for who is this drone for? For sure for a beginner and a pro. I mean, we use it on a daily basis. Obviously you have to get to know a bit the camera and the settings. And if you are a beginner and want us to do more like a deep dive into all like the specifics, just comment down below. But this is the perfect beginner drone and also for pros. Now it's the first time that we actually are considering really using that drone for 90% of our work. And as you have seen also like in the previous videos, when we are out in the field shooting with clients, this drone did an amazing job. I mean, here are just a few photos. Our clients, they are always amazed by the footprint of the drone and actually the content that it captures. It's really top notch. So this drone will stay in our both camera bags. I think there's not much more to say. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more content where we talk about camera gear and what we use on a daily basis for our client jobs, then just comment down below. And again, link is in the description below for our discovery call. Maybe a future customer, or you're a beginner or a pro and need some advice in the content creation world. We would love to connect with you. So see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.